I'm Mayor Lucy Fest, City of Piqua, Ohio, and with me are Commissioner Judy Terry and Amy Welker, who is the Health Department Director here in the City of Piqua. And we're here today to talk a little bit about recycling, why you should recycle, how you should recycle, and we've got some information we think that will be advantageous to you. If you're not recycling now, maybe it'll give you an opportunity to look at possibly doing that in the future. If you are, maybe there's things that you'll learn that to know that'll help you in the future as well. So I'm going to start with Judy. And Judy, I know that you have some information there about the tonnage in the City of Piqua and what we do now.
Well, what I have is just the tonnage which is recorded since 1994 when we began recycling here in the City of Piqua. And it's amazing to note that the amount of recycling all those years has not changed. It's less than 20%, isn't that right, Amy?
That's right.
And we could be doing so much more. Every time we don't recycle, our trash ends up in the landfill. Every time that goes to the landfill, the city has to pay a tipping fee, and the tipping fee goes up every year, and it's expensive to dump it in the landfill, plus the fact that it's filling up the landfill, and now we don't want that. What we want this trash to be done with is to be recycled. So that's the idea. People are charged on their utility bill for recycling. If they don't put it out, they're kind of wasting the money that they spent.
Well, besides which, Judy and Amy, I think you can verify this, but the more we can recycle, the less expensive it's going to be for the citizens in the community, because the tipping fees go down, and that's based on how much we have to pay for it. So if we could get a lot more people in the City of Piqua to recycle, then we would be able to reduce those fees to each individual citizen. So, and we're all concerned about the emissions into the air. We want to have a clean planet. So consequently, this is one way we can do that. And Amy, I'm going to ask you to just talk a little bit about recycling in the City of Piqua, how it's done, who does it, and what we might do to help these people who are not recycling get on board with us.
Sure, thank you, Lucy. Really, the point that I want to make is that recycling in the City of Piqua is very easy. We provide a great service through our contractor, Rumpke, who provides recycling bins for all of our customers. So all the citizen needs to do is learn what items are recyclable, which is very easy, and put those items into the recycling bin rather than put them into the trash can. And as we talked about, you know, this is advantageous for all of us as a community because we will save money. The tipping fees that we have to pay to dispose of our trash go up. They're going to go up probably next year. So we're going to be looking at a possible rate increase if we don't do something to reduce the amount of trash that we have to collect. Recycling is the easiest way to do that. We already provide that service for our customers. So we really want to encourage people to please recycle. It's easy. You just put those items into the recycling bin rather than into the trash can. And some of those items are your paper items, any kind of paper, newspaper, magazines, junk mail, your kids' school papers, all of those things can go into the recycling bin. Your pop cans, pop bottles, plastic bottles, you know, glass bottles and jars and all of those things that you use in your kitchen, in your home, in your laundry room. You know, when you get done with those bottles and cans and boxes, put them in the recycling.
And as a responsible person, you have to feel that this is something that you're doing to help keep the planet clean, you know, stop those emissions that are going out, which I think we were told that recycling is one of the best ways to stop the bad emissions that are going into the air. So I think all of us have a responsibility to our children, to our grandchildren, and to those that are coming after that to be able to help protect our planet, our city, whatever. So it is extremely important to recycle. And Amy, I think you might want to talk a little bit just about what's available here at the city for people if they want to start recycling and they haven't done that and aren't quite sure? You have some
Sure.
brochures and things
Oh,
like that?
absolutely. We have brochures in our office. They're on our website. You can also pick up a recycling bin here in the utility billing office. As we mentioned, you can take 1 bin, 2 bins, 3 bins. We don't care. We want you to fill them up, use them, get those recyclables out of the waste stream and into the recycling stream. So if anyone's interested in that information, it's certainly available.
And so we just want to kind of wrap this up, we want to stress how important it is to recycle and why we should recycle. And I think we've covered that, the importance being that it can help lower your bills, if your trash bills, if you do that, because the more we have to take down for tipping fees, the more expensive it is for us to on our bills. So we'll just cut that down by recycling, and we want to encourage everybody to do that. And it's very simple. You know, I mean, it's not a difficult thing to do. So we just here at the City of Piqua would like to stress the importance of it, how you can do it. Come up and see us. Talk to Amy if you have any questions. She'll be glad to help you out. And just let you know that as responsible citizens, we all need to begin to recycle.